Calvin Harris is. Apparently, he's going on tour with Arctic Monkeys and Gorillaz and Lord, but that is less.
Life is Beautiful, right?
Yeah.
Lord.
Lord. You mean Stan Marsh?
Like,
not Stan. Randy like, Marsh.
I would totally see Arctic Monkeys. I would totally see Gorillaz. I would not be mad if I had to see Lord to see those two. I just didn't know what he did.
You have definitely heard Calvin Harris songs.
Have I?
Oh yeah, because they put on the radio because house music.
Can you hum a few bars?
Have you ever heard "Slide" with Frank Ocean? Do you slide on all your nights like this? Do you?
No.
Oh God, what was that one song? He has a bunch of songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
like
a DJ,
when
then...
I saw you in the summer.
Yes, that song.
Oh
Nope.
fuck. That's one of them.
This is what you came for with Rihanna.
Definitely no.
Baby, this is what you came for. Lightning, something.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. I feel so close. I feel so close to you right now. It's a force field.
Wear my heart upon my sleeve.
How's like
a big? I don't know.
Is there like a big hook or something
Yeah.
to that, or like how's it sound?
It's the kind of music that
almost
makes
sounds
your
familiar.
arms do this.
It's one of these.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
One of these.
House music. House music.
Cats and boots and cats. Yeah, that's why okay, well, if he's a DJ, then that's hard not to at least, enjoy on some level.
Yeah.
They just do remixes of songs and add extra beats to it.
And if I remember correctly, Calvin Harris is one of the few DJs that actually sing on his songs.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
Interesting. Yeah, like, well, like a 0.1% above zero that I would go, but it does sound interesting because two of those bands I'd really like to see someday.
I would love to see Gorillaz.
Yeah, for sure. But I think I'm gonna go see a show next week. Actually,
Ooh.
I just saw that Goth Dad essentially is going to be in San Diego next week.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, his
He can
band
take
Vision,
time off the tour.
I guess.
Yeah. I feel like you're saving lives. You should still do that.
Can't work every single day though. Like, aren't those guys like on 4 off 3, like, or some shit like that?
It just depends on what they do.
Or like PT. Well, he's a paramedic.
I don't know how it is in Wisconsin or Minnesota or wherever the fuck
Atlanta.
he's at. That dude's in Atlanta?
Georgia. Yeah, he's in Georgia.
What the fuck's he doing with the whole, oh, hello shit?
Because it's funny.
Made me think he was from somewhere cool.
Oh, well, that's not his actual voice. Like, that's not his
Yes,
normal
I'm aware
inflection.
of that, yeah.
Well, then I don't know how you got fooled.
Because I don't pay attention to him that much. I mean, his makeup's a little much.
It is a little much.
Less is more. I'm just like, sometimes
not
take
that I
it down
gotten
a notch.
Not that I haven't gotten some inspiration from it, but it is a little much. Sorry,
No,
Beck,
I agree with you.
I have
but
no idea
take it down.
the location, the locale, the geography of the two. But yeah, so I saw that he's playing some bar out here.
Right on.
Next Tuesday. So if I go, I've got like a hard out of like 9 o'clock, which is reasonable. And then
we could feasibly stop this at 8:30 or 8.
Seems, that I feel like that's taking away from our audience. That's cutting Beck short.
I was
going
going
to
to
do that.
It's Beck.
Oh,
no, not saying let. I'm like they're the only one. They're the only one watching.
I don't know. We just went up to 6 viewers.
You say that, and I'll look here
because Cornbread's out there.
Yo, Cornbread.
So all I see is moderators.
scroll down. Beck,
there's nowhere to scroll down. There's literally just 7 people here.
Beck, you did see Vision Video? I know that I think I remember you talking about trying to go see them or being interested in seeing them. At the very least, it'd be nice to just kind of like, one, be out at a show, like get immersed in a scene other than just kind of being mixed in with the malaise of regular stuff. They post live stuff. Yeah, they do. So yeah, and like tickets are $12. So after all the extra fees and whatnot, should be shy of 50. And you know,
I can't buy tickets at the bar door.
I probably could. It's at the the Whistle Stop.
Whistle Stop.
Yeah, I think Whistle Stop.
I think I've gone there once. Is that in?
I don't know exactly where it is.
Hold on. Or am I
It
thinking
sounds like it
Booty
should be
Basement?
close to me.
It's one of those.
Did you say
That's
booty
totally-
basement?
That's what I heard.
Yeah. There's Booty Basement, and then I think I've gone to
Where
Whistle
is this
Stop.
basement of booty?
Wait,
Steph's
wait,
place.
is that just basement where it's right next to Coyote Ugly?
I forget. Hold on. Yeah, I've been to Whistle Stop once. That's
Okay. Is it downtown?
Not necessarily downtown. It's whatever areas, like it's South Park.
Like, Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
That's close to you.
Yeah,
It's
that's
South
an
Park
under $10 Uber
before,
ride.
It's off 30th and before the Target.
Oh,
Okay,
okay,
yeah, that's
yeah.
South Park.
Like
Ooh, all right,
it's like
that's
that
gonna
area.
be small.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be able to just like hang out with
And
him. That place is so small. He won't have a choice. There's only gonna be so many people.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Whistle Stop, Booty Basement. So Booty Basement
It's the
is
same?
Saturday nights at Whistle Stop.
Gotcha.
Oh,
That's what it is. Okay, because I've gone once. It was okay.
To booty basement?
Well, what we did is we went to the liquor store. I was there to see like
I immediately don't think it's the regular spelling of liquor store in this story.
yeah. We went to the liquor store next door, and I remember me and my cousin didn't want to drink alcohol.
LICK-OR-SCOR.
So what we ended up doing was going to the liquor store and getting like little mini Cokes and then just putting it in like cups to act like we were drinking. And then we got popsicles.
And
So
yet,
we brought that into the bar.
and yet the story ends in such a Steph way.
I love
It is
popsicles.
very Steph. Who were you trying to fool?
The people that were already drunk.
Hey, can I buy you a drink?
Like, can I get you a drink? And it's like, we got one. We're
That's
good.
kind of what I was. That's kind of what I was assuming was
Yeah.
the reasoning. Something that was going to.
Because we didn't really feel like drinking.
Oh,
So
well, you
that's
guys
what we
drink?
did.
Oh, it's a Coke and rum.
Yeah. It was just like, can I have some? Oh, no, this is for me.
No, this is mine. This is my special
my
treat to
drink.
myself.
Who the fuck sharing drinks
Yeah, also,
with
yeah.
strangers?
I don't know. I feel like I've seen a lot.
Where have you been?
I don't know. One time I went
Did you go back to
whatever-
Trailer Park After Dark, whatever it's called again?
No, I had no issues at Trailer Park After Dark. I remember, I forgot what club is in PB. Is that Bar West?
There's Bar West, there's Bar and Grill, there's...
I remember one time going to Bar West, and it was me and 2 other girls, and we were just kind of standing around, as women do, and this guy
As they're
invited
known
us
to.
over.
Perks of being a wallflower.
This guy
Ruh-roh. We lost to Leland.
no, there,
Did he click himself off by
maybe
accident?
by accident.
Because he's clicking around at other
You're good.
stuff.
I didn't want to interrupt. You guys were on a roll, so I was trying to figure things out on my own here.
Oh, you're okay. It's okay.
I made Steph my whole screen, and I didn't know how to get rid of it. It was like she was yelling at me, and I was turning her down and up, and then like it was crazy.
I'm
like,
sorry that I caused you stress.
No, but it was like it kept zooming in on her, and I was like, "Why are you zooming in?"
It just
Like,
keeps
I don't
slowly
know.
zooming closer and closer.
No, you know what? You might have that setting that, like, when somebody's talking, it shows their face.
It was just like every time you got louder, it seemed like it was zooming in more. I was like, I gotta just click off. I don't know what to do.
That was the anxiety getting
Just want to make sure you're paying attention to this.
I'm sorry.
Useless
Continue with
story.
continue with your liquor booty drop store.
No, this was just a bar story, but I just remember this dude asking us to like join his like table because there was like he got the bottle.
We got
service.
bottle service.
Yeah, we got bottle
us.
service, and it's only 2 of them. And I was just like, why did you buy bottle service? That's a
the
lot.
exact reason why they're asking you to.
Yeah,
That's
it's
like what,
please,
$300 for a vodka bottle?
please split this with us.
Yeah.
I have seen these people. They did it with like they'll pay $500 for the table.
Yeah.
They've got like 1 bottle of Goose or something and some mixers. And
Yeah, it was a bottle of Grey Goose.
Yep.
Yeah, it is just that is the beginning of their plan to try and lure women with like, oh look, we got bottle service. You gotta pay for drinks over there. Get within close proximity of me, so then I can spit my rapey game at you, and try and score tonight.
Yeah. So okay.
Look
so
how
the lady
baller we
brought
are.
the bottle over, and terrible. Yes, we did drink. We poured our own drinks, but we did drink.
Good plan.
Then
Always.
we eventually left those group of people because they started inviting
Good plan.
other people. So it was like, okay, cool. And somehow
Yeah, they
those
cast a wide
people
net.
found us again, and one of their wedding rings ended up on somebody else's hand. And I was like, no, we'll give that back. You're making mistakes, sir. You're making mistakes.
But come back over. We have Grey Goose. We have Simply Orange, so you can make a screwdriver.
We have Simply Orange.
Since we're on the topic of Steph at tables eating and drinking, I'm gonna bring this up because it perplexed me over the weekend, and I saved it because we had to talk about it. Steph yet again over the weekend drove me crazy by posting things that had nothing to do with what was talked about.
Yeah.
And this
Stephanie,
one particularly,
unrelated Agnes.
this one particularly drove me up the wall. Is that she put a picture in of a TV dinner?
Oh,
That was it.
Still,
yes, the
Yep.
That still
TV
never got
dinners.
explained.
And,
No,
and
no,
just
it-
no
so-
further context.
I wrote, what? And she goes, that you can't eat in there or frozen ready to take home.
Yeah.
Lazy dog TV dinner style. That's it.
Yeah.
She never once continued this thought, where she was, why she took a picture of a
yeah,
TV dinner.
that's
I thought
true.
she was at a museum of TV dinners.
Oh, I was drunk.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Now it all falls
I
together.
showed the TV dinner because I was like, Lazy Dog has TV dinners that you can order in-house.
Okay. Wait.
Now, if you typed it that way,
Steph, let's back up a little bit.
Okay, let's back.
So
Were you at Lazy Dog?
there was
Yes,
there is
I
a
went to Lazy
restaurant.
Dog.
Okay.
There's a restaurant called the Lazy Dog Cafe. And
it
on their
cafe?
yes, Lazy Dog Cafe, and on their menu they apparently serve gourmet TV dinners.
Yeah, gourmet TV dinners.
I was sitting at the counter and I read that and I was furious.
this was not at night either.
No,
Yeah.
This was like,
This was like at 1.
no. Steph,
that was
Steph,
brunch.
Steph went to brunch.
I
Steph
had
went to brunch.
and we got drunk.
there was no previous conversation
No.
happening for at least 30 or more minutes.
No.
Yep.
All of a sudden, this photo shows up.
This is
Now, I
true.
saw it, and I'm like, I'm not going to engage. I'm going to sit back, and an explanation will either come, and I'll know what this means, or
It won't.
or something else will happen, and I will continue to like not get hung up
Look.
on this insanely random.
I
image
fall
of food.
for it every time
This is
because
true.
I feel that something is supposed to happen and I want to be there. So I want to. Scott's right. If this stopped happening altogether, I'd be upset too. So it's just like I don't because it makes for content. But like this one was this particular one drove me crazy though because I was like, you're not gonna talk about the TV dinner. You're just gonna.
She did.
I thought we were going to talk
No,
about
no. I had to ask. If I had not asked,
good point.
Yeah,
you weren't
I wasn't gonna follow up.
Jordan might have later when he got off streaming or woke up or whatever. He would have been like, "The fuck is this?" But I was there first.
Look,
Yeah, a lot happened between brunch
yeah, Leland.
and later on.
In the 37 years I've known Steph, we're both 32. This is just something you have to accept because she will.
No, I accept it.
Start
This is
a
what
conversation
happens.
in
I will
the
start-
dead center of the conversation
Yeah.
with no prior context.
I accept
True.
it and I love it, but I also think it's so awkward.
This is true.
Yes.
Down in front.
White guy in the black shirt.
With the glasses.
Yes. Anthony Silva, LoRC podcast. Steph alum for almost 10 years. So in your 32 years of experience
37.
with Steph, 7. Anyway.
Yeah.
It's a time paradox.
Did you then understand what she meant?
No.
You had prior context, though.
No, she eventually gave me more context.
Eventually.
Well, of course she did, yes. But in the
Eventually, that's
moment,
later.
it was wild.
Yeah.
I was just kind of like, okay.
I thought you were
Now, here's
gonna-
the thing.
Oh, go ahead.
I didn't take a screen grab of the other one. This was the second one of the weekend.
Oh, it was.
I don't remember what the other one was at this time, but there was another one earlier on where it was just kind of like, what
I
are you
sent
talking
you an
about?
air fryer
pretty awesome,
picture because
really.
I was
Yes.
like,
Oh,
you
yes,
guys,
that's what
there's
it
a
was.
sale at Costco
I
right
can't-
now.
No,
$39.99
you didn't- no.
for an air fryer.
No, you did not say any of that.
I thought you would
literally
look
just
at the post that says $39.99 and been like, "Wow, that's a great deal."
So here-
And then
You
I'd be
didn't say-
like,
you didn't say
"Exactly,
where it
guys.
was.
Look
You
at
didn't
the
say where you
fucking
were at.
picture.
you sent 8 pictures of a price and an air fryer and let it go.
Yep, that's true.
Like
I thought it was
and-
self-explanatory.
No, it was
Oh,
not.
wow,
It is-
$39.99. What a deal!
It is self-explanatory up to a point. The point being, where is this deal at?
Here-
Where are you at?
At
What is
Costco.
happening?
Here's two things. Here's two things about Steph. One is that she often forgets that we're not in her head,
Yeah.
and
that's-
two, she always continues conversations that she's having in her head
This is
out
also true.
loud in the middle of the conversation.
This is
You
true.
know what? All of this is gonna. I actually had a thought the other day. Steph at Ren Fair is going to be amazing because like she's gonna do a lot of that. Oh,
Are we allowed to eat this?
oh.
Am I allowed to do this? Am I allowed to clap right now? Am I
They're gonna be
supposed
like,
to be quiet?
she's gonna walk through and she's gonna be like, I want to throw knives.
No. Steph,
Yeah.
Steph is gonna. Yes, she wants to shoot a bow and arrow. I didn't even know
You
she was
can
gonna
do
do
it.
that, but I know she wants to do it.
Oh, yeah, we could totally do it. We did javelins last time.
I want to throw a javelin.
It was wild.
I am-
Do they have inflatable
I-
maces? Because I got that at Del Mar Fair, and I kept swinging it around, being obnoxious, and I was so happy.
No, they have real maces, so don't do that.
Okay.
I mean, you can't rent them.
And you might actually meet Mace, the rapper.
Oh,
I'm
even
pretty-
better. I could tell him all I ever wanted was you for me.
I'm pretty confident, at least more than once, Steph will be intimidated about somebody doing some thee and thou speech, and that can she still engage with them if she doesn't do that dialect?
And,
Yes, you can.
And then she will try to do it.
Thou,
you know what?
Will attempt,
Thou am
maybe not with
confused.
them, but among us.
thou
No,
am
you know what it is? Because Steph already said she was going to wear her tennis shoes. And I
My
know
sneakers.
someone's going to come up to her and be like, thou, ma'am, these shoes aren't thy as
Strange.
normal. And you're
I
going to be like,
asked
Listen,
you
Jerry.
that.
you know, it's like,
This is all I could bring.
I am but nothing
long-ass
but
day.
a poor wenture woman. All I can afford is thy shoes.
Yeah, I have so many. I keep.
Tell me about thine waiting pool.
Young maiden, where's thou hailing from?
Thou don't know what you said. What did you mean?
That was you. Just
You don't know what you said. Okay. I have no clue what you're saying to me.
okay.
That will be the best response ever, and I want that on video. She's like, I don't
I don't
know what you're saying.
understand, but please inform me so I can know. I would like to know.
She's like,
Steph,
my name's Steph. I like chips.
I love chips.
Just watch Thor 1 on repeat a couple times.
And just talk like
Just kind of
Hemsworth.
get the gist.
Thou am parched.
Yep, nailed it.
Okay.
I would like thy beer, please. Yield
Another-
potato chip.
Have ye the lays?
Okay. I don't want to go on for a long time. This is gonna be a 5-minute in and out. But
Okay. I love it.
I was
That's what she said.
good. I'm glad everyone jumped on it. Driving to
That's what
work
she
today,
did.
I had a thought. I had a thought. So you have Netflix and all that stuff. If you know how they had like Shudder for horror movies, and
Yes.
they get more specific. Is there, or if there will be in the future, I'm sure there would be, a strictly religious like Netflix?
I'm sure there is.
What do you think it's called?
Christ cast.
Like I was trying to think of like Cruciflix or like church.
No,
views.
it's obviously crucifixion
There's
or just crucifix. Like
a Pure Flix. Watch faith and family movies and TV shows. Pure Flix.
Crucifixion.
It's Halo.
God.
Halo.
See, I knew I came to the right beat with this.
There's one called Yippee.
Boo.
It's a faith-based spot for parents and kids who are looking for God-honoring, character-building, Jesus-glorifying programs.
Yippee.
Okay, they really went hard on that Jesus glorifying YouTube.
I'm so sorry. That was good.
Yeah,
That
this
was
is what I
good.
thought about stuck at a traffic light
That's
on the
good.
way to work today.
There's apparently 10
There's
YouTubes?
10 Christian TV streaming services in 2022.
please tell them all to us.
She went down half the list at least.
Pure Flix.
Okay, yes.
Ooh,
Okay.
that sounds like dirty.
If crucifix isn't one.
Crossflix.
Crossflix. That's close enough.
Yeah.
That's as close
It's
as
a
they're going to
premium
get.
platform for watching
The 700
the
Club.
best Christian movies.
Ooh, I'm looking up. Scott put a link.
There's Right
No,
Now
don't click that link.
Media.
That's not a complete link.
Right Now Media. That's number 3.
Right now media or bright now?
Right Now.
Okay.
Right
Well,
Now
it's
would
alt
have
right
made sense.
Jeez.
Oh, we have faith in your entertainment. It's never been easier to find entertainment the whole family will enjoy. Smack right on the front, Passions of the Christ.
Ooh.
I assume that's probably everyone's like landing page.
No,
We
but
have
when
all-
you
actually,
think
all the Christian ones at
no,
least.
but when you think entertainment,
Oh.
not the movie you go.
Never seen it.
Different mindset.
No interest in watching it.
Yip.
I mean, it's the best BDS film you're ever gonna watch.
Chat.
Oh.
I want to make sure we are all in complete comprehension of how good Bex is, because it's not a plus, it is a cross. It is Jesus plus, but with the cross at the end.
Yeah.
And I imagine it a little tilted
Yeah.
because it's fun.
Yeah.
Because it's fun.
Yeah.
Because it's fun.
Let me see. Yippee apparently is the Christian version of Disney Channel. That's
Wait,
what,
well, then what's Disney?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh, well, now that they've got those dirty Hulu shows on there, every Christian right-winger has to get off Disney Plus.
You mean
Apparently-
Netflix? The Netflix Marvel shows?
The platform has tens of new
Tens?
tens of new shows. That's what it actually
Tens
says.
of new shows.
Tens of new shows that are fun to watch and learn. In total, the platform has more than 1,000 hours of 1,000 hours worth of content. The most popular show on the platform right now is the new Veggie Tales,
Oh, God.
which is exclusively on Yippee.
Guys, Kirk Cameron can only do so many shows in a week.
That's true. That is true.
There's also number 5, which
Can't-
is Up Faith.
Up Faith?
Yeah,
Like,
Up Faith.
up yours?
Okay, how
It's a
many
family-centered
Left Behind movies do they
entertainment
have?
Platform.
All of them.
What did you ask, Jordan?
How many Left Behind movies do they have?
Oh, okay.
Is anybody watching The Righteous Gemstones?
No.
No, but
No, but-
I saw it as I finished the Dark Knight trilogy today.
Shane won't shut the fuck up about it, so I assume it's good. So
It is a good show.
Yeah.
But like this very thing is a thing that is like not a plot, but something mentioned, like in a scene. So like immediately as soon as Leland brought it up, like, oh yeah, this absolutely exists. Because
I mean, I assumed it did.
Yeah.
I don't know what made me think about it. Stopped at that red light. I was just kind of like, huh. All right. I mean, I said 5 minutes. We've clearly gone on longer. We can wrap
Oh, then
this
I'll
up.
just do the list. Living Scriptures, number 6.
Ooh, that's for the Old Testament.
Yeah, seriously.
Number 7 is his channel.
All right, that's misogynistic. Go on.
Yeah, I was like, sexist.
It's a capital H. It's for his.
Big ups to Brooklyn.
Number 8 is
No, he's pointing to Oregon.
Dove channel.
The what channel?
Dove. Like,
Okay.
Dove?
Yep,
yeah,
yep.
Okay.
Dove channel.
Dove channel. Okay. Lots of soap.
Operas.
It's just commercials. So
Mino?
Mino?
Minno. Mino is the Christian version
Mino?
of Netflix, but for children.
Minnow.
Minnow.
Like the fish?
Like a minotaur.
Oh, okay, yeah, Minnow.
Oh.
Okay. The subscription-based platform has one of the biggest collections of classic content, such as
Left Behind and Left Behind 2.
Allegories.
Owl allegories. Okay.
Yeah, Allegories and 321 Penguins. It has Bible stories and worship songs.
okay, look.
And 10 Answers in Genesis.
Okay. Penguins aren't indigenous to where Jesus came from, so I really need them to walk me through that. And is it like 3 penguins on top of them to
In a trench coat.
in a trench coat?
Playing Moses.
Apparently, there are sand penguins. I do trust you. I'm just
Yeah, there are tropical type penguins.
I hope I don't get the
They're
freaking
not all
apps for, or not apps.
Antarctic.
he's a sci-fi-inist.
Sci-finest.
I get it. The Vatican Live. That's their big Sunday worship show.
Like I assume these channels they are probably contracted with the mega churches, so like you can have your choice of sermon.
Oof.
Like on Sunday, like live, you just choose through like whomever.
But,
There
but
used to
then
be
when,
that channel.
when Pope Francis is coming out, you have to pay a little bit extra to watch that. It's like pay-per-view.
Well, see, I think of all these as like strictly Christian.
Yeah.
I for some reason I don't think of Catholics as being this
You know what? That's fair.
up on current events or like up on technology like this. Catholicism always seems behind like
The Boys,
current trends
yes.
to me.
But then again, there's a video of the Pope listening to Megalovania from Undertale, so maybe they're not that far behind.
For them to get up on technology, they would have to tear themselves away from other things?
Demons.
Holy Wars.
Sure,
Possessions.
we'll go with those things. Possessions in the rec room.
Apparently, there was this thing that said the new Vatican streaming service aims to be Catholic Netflix. Catholic Netflix.
Netflix?
Called Crux Now.
Oh no, that's not good.
That's pretty close to Jordan's original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cruciflix.
Oh God.
All right, moving on.
Yeah. Interesting.
All right. I had a brief car thought too, since we're kind of just throwing out stuff.
All right.
So I don't know if anyone had seen it. I know a couple of people have favorited it, but I put a tweet out earlier today about how no one talks about the Bermuda Triangle anymore.
Yeah, because
And I think a lot of that Bermuda Triangle being such a thing, like, Leland, back me up if you kind of agree, like, in the 90s, in, like, the early 90s, like, that, it might have been just, like, a real existing 3 points on a map.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
well, that's because at this point in 2020, we know everything we need to know about the Bermuda Triangle. 1, planes go over it, they disappear and die because of magnets. 2, eels just come from there. Don't know why.
Eels?
They just come from the Bermuda Triangle. That's where they spawn. That's just where they are. And 3, Amelia Earhart's still alive. So it's everything you need to know about the Bermuda Triangle.
is that where Tupac is?
Old.
I think that woman would be like 150.
No.
at this point.
You guys don't understand. The Bermuda Triangle is basically a Lazarus pit.
Oh,
got
got it. Okay, cool.
A buddy of mine tweeted back at me and said, like, the Bermuda Triangle was a thing that, like, actually instilled some fear into him as a child. And it occurred to me, like, how the fuck did I, like, know so much about the Bermuda Triangle? And it came down to
Addams
Unsolved
Family.
Mysteries.
Oh, on Lifetime?
No. Before Lifetime, it was a primetime television show.
Yeah, it was. With,
And with Robert Stack.
yes, Robert Stack and he made everything 11 times more creepy.
That's Ultra Magnus. So, like, for every couple of, like, kind of true crime-ish kind of things, they would always do some of, like, the Bigfoots, the aliens, the Bermuda Triangle unsolved mysteries, and, like, as a kid, like, everything was real.
Yeah.
But I don't know if this is a thing, because that show is more or less done by the time you two are, like, flipping channels on your own. So, like, is there an equivalent? Like, did you two grow up with an Unsolved Mysteries, or just, like, this weird, realistic fear of, like, these supernatural kind of second tier items?
Anthony, this might come as a surprise to you, but Unsolved Mysteries is probably the main reason why I'm, 1, very much into true crime, and 2, are afraid of demons.
They did have some ghost shit in there
They
too. I forgot.
they really did.
Yeah. But, like, I don't know, like I remember movies, I remember, like, television plots, like, revolving around the Bermuda Triangle. Like, it's like we just forgot it was there. I mean, at least we still get a Bigfoot thing every once
It's
in a
true.
while.
Also, Robot, yeah, Factor Fishing, also good. I really like that show too.
Never heard of it.
Is that kind of the equivalent of an Unsolved Mysteries? Does that kind of pick up the torch? Or?
It kind of did. They would have some stories where it's just like, is this fact or is it fiction? We don't know. What do you think? And yes, and Riker was the host of it. He'd still step over chairs and sit down and be like, "Do you think this is real? I have a pen." And then he'd go say like a weird anecdote, and then he'd go into the story. Like,
That's the show where they pull all of those. They turn it into a supercut of him asking constant questions.
Yes.
Yes.
Weird one-off questions.
Yes, that- yep.
Yeah.
You've never seen that?
Yeah.
I had to stop
Never
watching
seen or
this
heard
shit
of it.
late at night because it kept me up.
Ooh. Did you watch
It's-
Worst Roommate Ever? It's
No.
wild.
It is
No,
wild.
I don't
yeah.
need to.
Oh.
That will bother me.
I didn't know it's the same. What is it? The same people who produced
It's
or
Blumhouse.
It's a Blumhouse.
It's a Blumhouse
I didn't
production.
know it was Blumhouse.
Yeah.
I thought that was a documentary.
And then I
It is.
watched
It
it,
is.
It is. It's
and
a
I was like,
docuseries.
dude,
Got it.
Real horror, Anthony.
Yeah,
They're
it
moving
is.
into a different genre.
Oh yeah.
terrible. It's terrible. Whew. That was a good one, but man.
It was good. Yeah, I really liked it.
What about like quicksand though? Like, did you two ever think you'd run into quicksand?
Oh, I've
Yeah,
always
I mean,
wanted
I
to run
would-
into quicksand.
I mean, I went camping with the Boy Scouts, so yes, it was a thought on my mind that I could run into quicksand.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I'm just curious if this is a generational thing.
I don't know. When I
But
was
every
little,
time I thought about quicksand, the only movie that ever came to mind was
Princess
Beast Master.
Bride. Oh.
Oh,
I mean, you're both right.
I don't know.
Steph, when you think quicksand, what comes to mind? What movie and or piece of media comes to mind when you think quicksand?
I know there's one, and I can't think of it. But then I associate the sand with Tremors, and I didn't like that. That freaked me out.
I usually go to like a Tex Avery or Mel Blanc
Never-ending story.
Looney
Yeah.
Tunes kind of thing. Like those are my first go-tos.
Yeah.
I want to say Indiana Jones, but I honestly don't know if he ever ran into quicksand.
He did in Crystal Skull.
All right, so there's way too much, too late for that to be relevant to me. Yeah, it just kind of crossed my mind, and I just wondered if like maybe just as a plot device, it just everyone gave it up or forgot about it.
I think we solved
that's the magic of.
I think we solved it. They were just like, oh, it's like magnets and crazy shit. And, there's a big trench.
Listen, like by the way they draw the triangle out, I knew as a child that like ships and planes are flying through it all the time and getting to A and B safely. We always knew it was some nonsense from some like drunk ass fucking sailors in the 1600s, but it still was like this mystical thing people talked about. Just like I can't say never. I was a child and dumb, but like how Bigfoot and like those other things also do not exist. Like it's not like there was a time in my rational development that I considered these things to be true. GPS killed the Bermuda Triangle.
Satellites.
Satellites, yeah. Google Maps.
Go to Bermuda Triangle on Google Maps Street View. Just
No, that's what I was about to ask. Like,
You see a portal into hell.
if you look at if you look at the map, they don't have it. Do they have it sectioned off where the Bermuda Triangle is?
I'm pretty sure
no?
they do.
On Google Maps?
I think it.
I mean,
Or
they
just-
have maps.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure if you pull up like Google Maps right now and you type in Bermuda Triangle, it'll show you exactly where it is. Bermuda Triangular.
Found it. It's in between Florida and Puerto Rico.
You know, for some reason, I thought it'd be further away.
Like,
It's not.
it's real close.
Which is also why I'm like, even as a child, I'm like, things are going through that all the time and nothing happens.
Yeah, that's
to
what makes
them.
no sense. It's literally like right there. You can see the triangle, and the islands are right there. It's wild.
Like it's in a large portion of Atlantic where like shipping lanes have to exist.
And then there's islands there. So like, are those just like people don't live on those islands because they might disappear?
Or am I?
Yes.
Or am I?
That's where all the drug running is going to, and the Pirates of the Caribbean, and it's where Atlantis is not at, because they have found that it's may not have been in the that hemisphere.
Oh, I might be thinking of the Dragon's Triangle because that's not near here.
No, that's in the land that Raya comes from.
That's new to me. What's a dragon's triangle?
Yeah, there's a Dragon's Triangle also.
That's what dragons.
It's the Devil's Sea.
Yes, the Devil's Sea. Yeah.
The Devil's
The
Tea.
Devil's
Sea.
Sea is like the lower portion of Japan.
Of
so
a
like
dragon's
Tokyo,
genitalia.
go down.
Oh, because Japan is the sleeping dragon. So if you go south, you find the Dragon's Triangle. Mm-hmm. The Devil's Teat.
The dragon's taint.
Yes.
What happens to people? What happens if people think this is dangerous? Okay.
Steph, what?
What do you got there,
No,
Steph?
I'm just reading it. It was basically someone asking 11 months ago, like, what happens is people think this place is dangerous because a few ships and planes went missing, even though many planes commonly fly past through this area, and so do ships that sail every day dozens of times, and it got liked by 249 people. It's like one of those, like, Google
That's my
questions.
most liked Reddit post from when I was 11.
Scott in the chat says, I thought the Dragon's Triangle was a slang term for female parts.
That's the joke Leland's been trying to make for 3 minutes.
Do you guys ever, like, search for...
Oh, wait,
go ahead.
I have something to say.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Fuck you, Anthony.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Fuck you and the little horse you rode in on.
Well, and the horse?
Me and little Sebastian.
Little Sebastian.
Jesus Christ.
Steph, what were you saying?
Oh, no. Do you ever just, like, search something and then go ahead and just read the comments and just all the bullshit people have to say? Because that's, like,
No,
one of my
I
favorite
feel good
shows.
about myself.
No, some of them, I mean, some are funny.
If it's-
Like,
On that post, yes.
Yeah.
Any post regarding any current affairs, no.
No.
okay. Yeah, no. Just because it said, like, okay, so someone asked a question, and then they were just, like, talking about the Bermuda Triangle. And the Bermuda Triangle is just the exact distance, this is what someone put. It's the exact distance between 3 different islands, mate. It's like Puerto Rico, Miami, something else, but it forms a shape of a triangle. And someone goes, bruh, Miami is not a city and not an island. And then someone
It's a
goes,
city.
right?
But it is a city.
It is
I
a
know.
city, though.
And then someone else just asks and said, would it be safe to go to the Devil's Sea? And then someone just goes, no. It's just like it's just funny because it's like some of these answers are just like, I don't know, not helpful or just like straight to the point. And it's like,
You
oh,
just
was a
described the
person-
internet.
If I was a person who, like, had the whatever it is inside of people younger than me
Yeah.
that makes Reddit more interesting,
oh, yeah.
our Supernatural would be my homepage.
Like this one.
Like,
oh.
that absolutely would be a thing. There's a podcast I listen to called Dear Internet,
Yeah.
where they pick like 3 ridiculous posts from Reddit, which usually come from Am I the Asshole, Our Relationships, or Our Paranormal. Like, the most of them come from these.
Not Ask Reddit?
What's it called?
No, not Ask Reddit. Dear Internet. It's a fun show.
Am I the Asshole is a great subreddit, though.
Yeah, and like they tear into these questions. They usually it's for the fun of it, but they will side with the asshole.
Yeah.
And make
Oh,
up
yeah.
stupid explanations as to why they're not, and then come back around. But I want a paranormal. Am I the asshole? You know what? So I was listening to it today.
Oh, God.
And one of the posts they read would fit right in with a paranormal "Am I the Asshole?" And it was this person. I forget whatever gender may have been mentioned.
Bless
Can
you.
someone calm down back there?
Bless you, whoever sneezed 18 times in a row.
Scott!
I tried
Scott,
to
we're
mute,
trying to
I
have a
tried
show.
I tried to mute it as quick as I can, but I couldn't find the mute button.
As quick as you can. We heard all 87
No.
sneezes.
He's still going.
Oh, God.
Scott's a very active sneezer. All right, so the post was, I bought a haunted doll on eBay. It was 6 months ago.
First mistake.
Oh, please tell me you gave it to a child as a present.
No, bought it for themselves. Some adult, from the context. But they're asking on our Supernatural, why is this haunted doll being so mean to them? That for the first month, everything was fine. But since then, over the past 5 to 6 months, they've been getting a lot of attitude from this doll. Quote unquote side eye from this doll. The doll has been putting out bad vibes and being very aggressive in this person's dreams. So the question is, what have I done to upset my haunted doll?
Exist?
Huh.
Probably.
Side eye.
Side eye. And nobody knew what to do with that.
As though the doll's possessed by Leland. Just giving him the side eye.
Shut up. That's my plans for after Leland dies. I'm going to put his soul into a doll all a child play. So we can continue to
give me the power, I beg of thee.
Why do you assume I'm going to die first?
I don't know. Probably just unfortunate luck.
All right.
Look.
Also, I feel that's the better dynamic.
Plus, if we're all real here, out of since there's two sets of best friends here, the top row is who's dying first.
God, you guys.
Well, yes, statistically, we're for sure dying first.
How about we not talk about anyone dying?
Well, what do we do with this haunted doll?
So is this a different podcast or is this the same podcast?
Same podcast I was talking about. This was just one of the Reddit posts that they chose to riff on.
Well, what do they do with that doll? I don't know. Get rid of it or just learn to like it more. Maybe it's just sad that you're not spending more time with it.
What an update on the article was I bought the doll. I bought the doll a winter coat, hoping that it would make the ghost inside of it happier.
I mean, maybe they should buy another haunted doll so that haunted doll has another haunted doll to talk
Yeah,
to.
so they can have friends.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of reasonable sense.
Sure. This is the plot to Annabelle 7.
Yeah, but what if that new haunted doll haunts the first haunted doll, so now you have a double haunted doll.
Annabelle 8.
That's a lot.
They combine into a super ghost.
Can a ghost haunt another ghost? I kind of feel that's just being annoying neighbors.
I mean, frighteners, ghosts kill ghosts.
I will do everything in my power to haunt Steph's ghost.
Excuse me, how?
So in this scenario, you are both dead, and Steph is haunting someone else, but she doesn't know she's being haunted.
Haunted myself.
So she's set the scene. Steph's ghost is haunting some poor family.
Chat, please tell us where Steph is haunting.
Okay, so wherever Steph's haunting. So hold on. So every time Steph screams, we know that Jordan is scaring her. But to the humans, they just hear wails, and they just think that's just the normal. Like, oh, that's just our ghost.
Of ghostly wails.
Ooh, that's what they hear. But realistically, she's just yelling "fuck" a lot.
And like there'll be children in whatever place Steph is haunting, and they're just gonna hear off in the distance, "You're so annoying."
You're so stupid. Jeez.
Or you just hear on the wind. Sometimes late at night, you just hear, "I love chips."
My top 5 favorite foods.
Mac and cheese.
Yes.
From Boston Market. And they go, what the fuck's a Boston Market?
We live in California.
God.
Also, it's the future, and Boston Market's long been dead.
And mac and cheese.
Oh, I love that.
R.I.P.
Well, what
mac
about
and
peanut
cheese.
butter and jelly mac?
I'm sorry, what'd you motherfucking say?
Peanut butter and jelly mac.
Yeah, are you going to do it?
I'd try it.
All right.
I'd try it once.
Miss a post?
Yeah, it's in the Discord, which is free to everybody. Hit us up. Link coming in the chat.
Yeah, Disneyland is offering a peanut butter jelly mac and cheese.
It's just peanut butter and jelly mac.
Oh.
There's no cheese in it.
What do they?
Well, I don't know.
What do they use?
What kind
Is
of
it
what
still
kind,
the
what kind of noodles? Yeah. Are they elbows? Are they spirals?
They look like macaroni.
Elbows.
Are they shells?
Regular.
I mean,
Steph, which one's your favorite again? Are they the spirals?
I'm a big fan of the
shells.
spirals.
Ooh,
I
the
just
spirals
think they
are fun.
like taste. They make things just taste better.
I like bow ties.
I agree.
Yeah. You like
I
what?
also my
Bow
bow
ties.
ties are
Oh,
great.
bow ties. Bow ties are good.
I like to center it like right on my tongue, like it looks like wearing a little tuxedo.
I'm also a big fan of not the penne, but the mini penne.
Oh, okay. Oh, I like those too. Yeah, I don't know. I like spirals. They're fun.
I don't get it. I do think they taste better too. Maybe like the food gets trapped in the spiral.
I think.
Oh, yeah,
That makes
yeah.
sense. I feel like
You get
that
you just
makes
get more cheese because all the cheese is stuck in the spirals. Same with shells too. Sometimes you get little shells
I like
filled
the
with
shells.
cheese.
Ooh, yeah.
I think the big
But-
shells
Call
are
that a
too
ravioli.
much, but I do
But
like
sometimes
the small shells.
if you didn't stir properly, then you get a whole shell full of the powder, and that's like, oh.
Oh yeah. That's right. That is true.
True.
I love pasta.
It's a top 5 food.
It is. No, her top 5
Yeah, it
favorite
was.
foods
It's one of-
are mac and cheese, followed by cheese, followed by pasta, followed by chips, and finally
sometimes candy.
to round it out, candy and or ice cream. Depends on the
Oh,
day.
yeah, depends on the day.
Yeah,
But
so-
nachos made it in my top 10 favorites for last week.
Oh, God, there's a
I
10
really
now?
love nachos.
Well, no, hold on. Nachos are just combining 2 of your other favorites.
I know.
So I think that counts.
So it goes in its own category.
Yes, again,
So that's
no,
the top
the
10.
top 3 are mac and cheese, and pasta.
I mean,
You're
respect.
not wrong. Yeah, that's true.
This person. So when we were talking about Boysenberry Festival, and Steph just goes, "I want soft serve."
Oh yeah, soft serve.
There's
It's
gonna
in
be
my
so
top-
many
It's in the
other
tops too.
amazing foods to eat, and this bitch is like, "I just want soft serve."
And,
I've been really feeling
Blueberry
soft serve for the
boysenberry
last
soft serve.
week.
for those keeping track at home, both ice cream and soft serve are in Steph's top 10 favorite foods.
Wait, you don't consider them to all just be ice cream?
No.
Okay,
One is soft, Leland.
Yeah, there's a difference.
it's still cream and it's cold, so
Like,
it's just to me
hey,
it's
we're
the
gonna
same.
get ice cream, and I'll be like, nah, I want soft serve. So like, there's a
Ice
place
cream,
in Poway.
frozen yogurt, soft serve gelato.
Ooh, I do like gelato.
Ooh, I like gelato too.
Gelato.
There's a place in Poway
Ocean Avenue?
that
Oh.
has Dole Whip, like Dole Whip soft serve. Fucking bomb! It is so good. I couldn't decide. I went there on Saturday and I went there again yesterday. No, I went there Sunday and I went again yesterday. And I was indecisive because I was like, oh, I like my ube flavored soft serve. And then they had the pineapple soft serve. And I couldn't decide, so I split it down the middle. But I went yesterday with a coworker and I got my Dole Whip soft serve again. And it was fucking bomb. It was just bomb. It was great. So good. It's funny because my coworker tried, like, you know how they give you the sample cups?
Yes.
Like a Yogurt Land or whatever. They'll
Yeah,
give you
yeah.
like little sample cups. And I was like, oh, you could try the Dole Whip soft serve and see if you like it. She tried the sample, and then like usually it comes with 3 cups. She didn't even bother trying any other flavor. She's like, no, this is the one. I was like, okay.
I respect that because it's like, nah, I'm good. I know what I want.
This is what I
Yeah.
want. Like,
Yeah.
I don't even want to
Can't
try
get better
these.
than this.
Yeah.
Oh, so good. Oh, Yeah.
I'm still thinking about Steph haunting like a rundown Kraft macaroni and cheese warehouse.
You didn't
No.
put enough cheese.
To be honest, Steph
It's
would
the cheesiest.
Steph would be haunting like a Walmart or something.
Shut up. Don't buy that.
The
You can
last
buy this
Boston
cheaper
market in
somewhere
America.
else.
Did you just say the last Walmart in America?
No, the last Boston market.
Oh.
But it's in Kansas.
Is it really?
No, I'm just saying
follows.
it's some random place.
I
like
was about to
Kansas.
say, I was like,
Oh, you know what? We watched a video over the weekend. The
Uh-huh.
top 10 most racist states in America. What do you think number 1 was? Let me tell you, you're not going to guess it.
Oh wait, it's like it's like somewhere in
I'm not
Minnesota.
good at this.
Is it somewhere
Okay.
in Minnesota?
No.
Can we get a clue? Is it on the
No,
east
because
side?
that's like telling you. It's definitely on the east side. In
Okay.
fact, all 10 except 2 were on the east side.
Yeah, one is Barstow, not Barstow.
No, that's not a
Arizona?
state. Actually, no. Hawaii and Kansas.
Are the other
But-
racist ones?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Those are the
Hawaii
ones
was
that-
number 6. Now it didn't. Now when we always racism, we always
Yeah.
think black white, but you forget the natives of Hawaii. They don't like anyone moving in. They don't care
They don't
what your
like
color is. They don't like
tourists,
you.
right?
So
They don't
it's
like
like that's why it's number 6.
Yep.
Yeah. No.
I mean, it is active colonialism every day.
Yeah. No. Surprisingly enough, Delaware, the most racist state due to Twitter users and bad things being said.
Due to?
Due to Twitter and active bad words being
It
said
just
on
made.
them.
Okay.
So a lot of people in Delaware
that's how
say
they
some
determined
really
it.
racist stuff.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I was trying to say.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So
okay,
the
gotcha.
metric
That's
was
they-
how much racist stuff comes out of X state
Delaware.
through
like,
Twitter.
IPs from.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Got it.
And yes, all the southern states you think of are on that list.
I mean,
It
bless
just
their hearts.
matters where. It was really like, oh, well, who's number 10? Surprisingly, Alabama. Was shocked by that.
You were shocked by Alabama being on the list?
No, that it was number 10.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was North Dakota?
Wasn't on there.
Oh, okay. Well,
North Dakota's cool.
it's
But
South
like
Dakota.
south of
Dakota.
everything.
It's-
bad.
okay.
Yeah, like the south of everything.
Terrible.
Yeah, it was wild.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. I wouldn't have thought that.
No, I wouldn't either. I was like, oh, all right, that's a thing.
Georgia does seem like fairly cool, but to me, my impression of like Atlanta, like the major cities, Atlanta, Athens, Macon, I feel like those are probably the cool spots. And then as you drift away from society, it gets bad quickly.
Well, that's what they were saying. They said a lot of the rural areas of most of these southern states are just so rural.
Sundown
Their
states.
job.
Yeah, like they just haven't adapted. They don't want to adapt. They don't give a fuck. They don't have phones. You know, it's yeah.
Now, if I got called in to be on a court to determine someone's guilt or innocence,
You mean
and I
called
lived
for a
in,
jury?
Yeah, jury.
yeah, and if I lived in one of these areas, what would I be called, Leland?
God
Juror?
damn it.
And I am from one of these backwoods areas.
Hey, maybe it's the microphone. Do you ever think of that?
No.
No.
Leland, this is a 30 Rock joke.
Oh.
The rural juror.
I don't know what that is either.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's
Let me
okay.
try to remember a 10-year-old television show joke. Got it.
You don't remember the rural juror?
I remember her dressing up like Princess Leia to get out of jury duty. Does that count?
Oh, jury.
That's right.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
My reference made him laugh, so I think my joke was better.
I made Jordan laugh.
That's all that matters.
As long as we make one other person on this podcast laugh, then it is all justified.
Yep.
It's true.
Yep.
Touch blue, make it true. Oh, there.
She said it before, but it always sounds like the first time she said something crazy.
Fair.
I've been drinking the Space Coke. Have you guys heard about
Oh,
this?
I haven't tried that yet. It's supposed to taste like space.
Space Coke. Coke to Coke.
All right, Anthony. What does space Coke
Yeah, what does
taste
space taste like?
Cotton candy.
Oh.
Where'd you find it?
Cotton
So
candy.
more sugar.
Yes.
7-Eleven?
Cool.
Yes.
Of course, it's
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven. That's where he does his grocery shopping.
If Anthony were to die today, he would haunt a 7-Eleven.
God. I want to try it. I just want to
It's
try
good.
It. Okay.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It does have a weird mouthfeel. Like especially like the first one I had, because I can already feel like I'm kind of getting adapted to the flavors. But,
Jordan did not like that term. I could see it in his face when you said it.
What kind of mouthfeel do you get from this?
I was getting there. Yeah, impatient fucks. So it tastes like cotton candy, and then kind of a aftertaste is a little bit of like vanilla,
Jet
and
fuel.
then I had a weird moment of like mintiness, like when you like fresh mint gum, and your breath is cold.
Oh,
I had
a
that
tingling feeling.
Did you say tingling?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you said fingling for a second.
I heard fingling
Yeah, okay,
as well.
yep.
The tingling.
I heard fingling. I was like, no, that's not a word.
The tingling
Tingling?
feeling. Tingling feeling.
Call out Steph if you want to fingle her Bermuda Triangle. I don't know.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Boo!
Wait.
You're trying to steal my bits and put them on other people.
Here, this is just for chat.
Don't like that at all.
You know,
dang, I
halfway
had the wrong
through it,
thing off. There we go.
You know what, Steph? I said it and I knew. I was like, oh, I can't stop now. It just keeps going.
It's okay.
Too much momentum behind this
Yeah,
joke.
I mean, joke
be
is
stopped.
subjective. I mean, it's just
I was bummed out. I was listening to the podcast today.
our podcast.
And yes, our podcast.
You get bummed out when you listen to our podcast.
She's getting
Once
to
again, I wasn't done, bitch.
Oh,
And we booed again, and I thought I was gonna hear it until I realized that the podcast is made up of our individual tracks.
Oh,
You're not gonna hear
And
it. Yeah.
I got to go to YouTube where the podcast is available for replay whenever you like. YouTube.com/LORC podcast. If you want to hear the boo track.
And I totally forgot to upload that to the Google Drive, so you can just have it.
Go to twitch.tv.com/LORC podcast. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not gonna like put it in. That's more work than y'all are anticipating.
we did have a really good time streaming on Sunday.
Yesterday or the other day?
On Sunday. That was really fun.
yeah. That was one of the better ones.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah.
I'm
Jordan,
sorry
we
I missed it.
It's all good. It's all life goes on. You will need to be there in 2 weeks when we come back because we can't make our own first-class trouble rooms without 6 people.
Yeah, you need specifically 6 people, so we had to keep joining a game.
Picking up a rando.
Yeah.
Who never lasts past the first room. They always leave because we don't talk to them.
So, one of the times I was a personoid.
Also, we kill them.
Yeah.
sometimes.
One of the times I was a personoid and I went to get the gun and he straight up was just like, she took it.
Yeah, we could hear him
Because
talking.
Anthony had his, what is it? He could hear him talk. So we were kind of hearing him talk.
Yeah.
And then we like heard him call me out. And then I died.
As he should have.
Yeah, that's true. He reacted very loudly.
Can't
and was
can't
like,
blame the man
"She
for playing
took
the
it."
game.
Yeah, but you also did it on the first level in front of everybody.
Yeah, that was true. I had no choice.
That's a ballsy move.
I mean, at least with mine, I didn't know there was an aquarium.
Well, what I did was I used that personoid like
Shortcut.
tracing thing that you could see through the walls, and I did a quick turnaround to the stairway and back, and was like, okay, no one's in view. I'ma just grab it, and he saw me, so I don't know what happened.
Did he just drop down from the top floor?
No, he
Probably.
just yelled and set it
Batman.
set it on the control.
Yeah, he called out, and I had just passed Steph, so I knew relatively where she was.
Yeah.
We also did Sonic Racing, where we found out a lot about each other in racing worlds.
Yes.
It's not,
It was a fun time.
it's not
Yeah.
pretty.
Had a good time. I think almost everyone got a win. Almost
Yeah, I
everyone.
think everyone got a win.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I won
got at least one
first.
Yes.
And then that was
Which
my
is-
last win. of the entire
Only
night.
thing that matters.
We tried a lot of the maps. They were pretty fun. Yeah.
Good call on throwing that game in there in the mix.
The best was everyone, me asking, like, so what is this character? And everyone having an answer, which I thought was great.
Thank
Yeah.
goodness for Beck.
Yeah. What was Steph? What's those things?
The
Chubbies?
chows.
The chows. Those are
They're
the
so cute.
kind of became my car.
You know what's my favorite thing about chows? They're called chows, but if you look at the word, it just spells chaos.
Yeah. They do.
Correct.
They're so cute. Can we be chows?
We got to try this
I want to be a chow.
Arc game and see if it sucks because it took up a lot of memory on my system. So
Oh, it did? Oh.
Yeah, if that's
and if
gonna
it
stick
sucks-
around, I gotta know soon.
yeah, like if it sucks, then it's gonna go because I'd like to
Running
get
out of
some space
space.
back.
Really depends on how you guys feel about survival games.
I mean,
think
we're
we'll-
I
together,
typically
right?
enjoy them.
Yeah. I think we'll
If we're together, then it doesn't matter. All right, I've got the game up, Anthony.
All right. What are you? 62, right?
63.
All right, chat. 1 to 63. Help us out.
I've been intaking a lot of liquids. I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
Okie
You got
dokie.
it.
It's my opportunity.
Rovi said number 3.
Number.
It's a relatively easy one, so that should be fun.
Oh,
But we'll wait
okay.
till
Okay.
Jordan gets back.
Okay.
What is it?
I can't tell you.
Yeah, we don't get to just we don't get to like figure out our answers yet.
I mean,
It's all
he's
gonna be
looking
on
at
the
it probably right now because he can. I'm just.
Okay, then I guess I'll keep talking about Starlight Coca-Cola.
Yeah, I want to try that still.
So
I mean,
it
how
has-
much sugar is in it?
I don't know,
Like a normal
amount.
thing, I would imagine, or more.
This is a mini can. So
Like, why
it's
did they create it? Like, what are they doing? Like, what is it
Same reason they
advertising?
do-
Like,
nothing?
just to
Same
try
reason they
what
do all the
space
the
tastes
limited
like.
flavors.
I mean, but I guess I just don't understand. Like, where someone was like, "Oh, I got it. We'll make it taste like space."
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, they cracked the arcane code of flavor, and they can just make anything taste like anything at this point. So they're like limited run, short supply, high demand. Get in on it, make some money, and like if it does real good, they'll release it as a regular flavor. But for the
guess.
most part, it's just money. Yeah.
Cola announced it will be released.
So is Leland just gonna haunt the comic shop, or do you think he escapes the comic
you
shop?
think I'm gonna die in the comic shop?
No, I think you might haunt it though.
But you have to haunt where you died. You can't just choose
No, you
where
don't.
you want to. Yes, you do. That's like 101 ghosting, bitch.
Your DNA is in that store.
That's true, because that would imply you died at 7-Eleven getting your groceries.
Yeah. So, meh.
Oh,
Steph?
okay. No, go ahead.
She's reading up on Space Coke.
I looked up the new flavors of Coca-Cola coming up. So,
Oh.
Oh,
What are some
what
new
are
ones?
those flavors coming up?
okay, so Coca-Cola Starlight, which already happened.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be Coca-Cola brand. I'll just say that because it's not all just Coca-Cola. Because they're going to
Oh,
have
got
a
it.
Simply Spiked lemonade.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Simply Spiked lemonades coming in strawberry, regular lemonade, blueberry lemonade, and watermelon lemonade. That's its own
Okay.
alcoholic, I guess, drink. Yeah, because spiked. Yeah.
Sure.
And then there's gonna be a Coca-Cola with coffee. So it's
that already exists.
the Coca-Cola coffee and then coffee mocha or whatever.
Do you want more caffeine? Here.
They put it like right next to their energy drink.
And then they're gonna have a if it's not already out yet, a Topo Chico Ranch Water Hard Seltzer.
That's a lot.
I
going on
hate
there.
everything
I
you
don't
just
like
said.
Topo Chico.
Yeah, 'cause it's just carbonated water.
Yeah, I don't. Last time we tried it, tastes like salty water, and I got more thirsty after I drank it.
Yep.
I don't want to drink ranch if it's not ranch.
It's got a point.
Did we get a?
No,
We
he didn't
did.
wanna
We
tell
waited
us.
for you to come back.
Gotcha.
So the
He didn't wanna
question
say it, so
of the
we had to
week
just make up
is:
conversation.
you can captain one fictional ship. Which ship?
Huh.
So just any ship, space, land,
Yep.
water,
Any ship.
underwater, interdimensional.
See,
Yep.
anything that carries passengers.
My first thought was the Bebop from Cowboy Bebop, but then I thought, but then I'd have to be a bounty hunter, and I don't have any of those skills.
Or you could just captain
you-
the ship.
Was it
Do you
in
have to
water?
be?
But I also okay. Are we also assuming that we just know how to pilot this ship?
Yes.
All right, the Bebop.
Yeah.
I do the Bebop.
I mean, the question was it if you had the schooling and the skills, which ship would you like to take on
Hey,
in your
I know the
respective
rules.
universe?
Either that or the Titanic.
Someone was going to make it.
But this time, I'll make sure we don't crash.
Because you know about the future.
Exactly.
Space Titanic.
Nah, that's a Doctor Who
Titanic
episode.
2.
What?
Yeah, it's still... Okay, fine.
Ship.
Space, anything else.
What ship would I pick?
Anthony, I'm a little surprised you're not just saying the one.
Yeah, I don't
I
know
mean,
what
there's a
mine
bunch
would
of
be.
different ones. I'm trying to kind of like settle.
Yeah, the first ship that came to mind was not one I would want to fly.
But that wasn't what the question was.
I know. That's why I didn't say it.
So what?
It's just the
then what
first
do you
ship that came to
definitely
mind
not
was a
wanna
gummy ship. And I was like, I hated flying the gummy ship.
It's a Kingdom Hearts reference.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then in the thought of
it.
saying gummy ship, I thought of gummy bears. And then I was like, oh, an
Gummy
edible
bears.
ship. A
God.
gummy ship.
They are bouncing here and there and everywhere. That seems difficult to pilot.
Ooh, or I'd want to pilot the High Wind from Final Fantasy VII. That'd be cool too.
Gummy bears. I love gummy bears. Yeah.
Like I would like to go for the TARDIS, but I kind of want something with more style.
What do
I mean, you can change it.
It's true.
That's
Yeah,
a good
it's
point,
bigger on
actually.
the
Yeah,
inside.
I can make it look like however I
Yeah,
want.
it's a functional TARDIS, so you can change it to whatever you want.
He just
Yeah.
likes it. Yeah.
All right, then it's a TARDIS that looks like the Falcon.
Ooh! I
Done
would
and
want to fly,
done.
what is it? Wonder Woman's invisible ship so that you could just see me just floating around. Like with nothing.
Okay, so that's actually just for the TV show? That's
No,
not how
but
it
in
really
my
works.
mind, it's an invisible ship. And I'm going to be seen in it. Okay?
Got it.
Cool.
So it's an invisible ship except for you.
Yes.
Yes, got it.
You know what? We might let's just assume that whatever ship this is, it's just a TARDIS taking on the exterior of whatever else we
Of
want.
whatever we want it to be.
Yeah, it's not wrong.
Because I mean, you really you win at that
Yeah.
point. You get to do everything.
Yeah.
I'm a TARDIS in the shape of a Spaceball 1, but only when it's a maid.
I want to pilot the Death Star.
That one crossed my mind, honestly.
It was so big.
Like it blows my mind every time I conceptually think the fact that the Death Star has hyperdrive engines.
That they never show.
Can you?
There's a lot of that.
No, but I'm just
fucking
saying
thing they don't show.
I know, but I thought about it. I'm like, what do they look like?
But can you?
Is the back of the Death Star
engines?
just two giant circles where they just shoot it off? Like,
Tell me at anywhere in that ship where you see the like propulsion end of it.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I assume half that ship is just the engine. The rest of it is just people living there. Yes,
It's the other half of the camera angle.
yeah. That's the backside of
The
the
Death Star is
just-
basically just the Mall of America. People live in it. You know.
I just feel like having a big ship like that and then like piloting it, like it's not going to look any different at the fact that you're just piloting it and it's always going to be the same view, but you're just like example, if you were the what is it? What's the big ship in that one LA movie? Batman or Battle LA Battle or whatever it is.
You're jumping to Battle LA of
That
any
big
movie.
giant ship.
the Aaron Eckhart Michelle Rodriguez vehicle from the early 2000s.
Battle
Just imagine
LA.
if you were piloting that ship,
She could have said
like-
an Imperial Star Destroyer since we're talking about Star Wars things.
I don't know the ships
The
in
ship
there.
from Independence Day.
She just jumped straight to Battle LA.
If we're
Well,
just
because
gonna
the Battle
blow up
LA
Los
one
Angeles,
could be seen from a whole nother country. You could see it in the sky, and it's huge.
So could like the
Oh, you can
super
see the other ones
saucer
from other
in
countries too?
Independence Day.
Oh, actually, that's right. Never mind.
Steph,
But still, yeah.
you're
ever change.
such a treasure.
I'm confused, is what I am.
She comes as the Battle LA ship for Halloween.
Just like, oh no, it's the
I
ship
don't
from
even
Battle
see you.
LA? Question
I
mark.
don't even see you on the screen. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna have the big giant Battle LA ship, and it's just gonna be my tiny little head in there, and that's just gonna be what you guys see.
But you're going to have to write on it, the ship from
Yeah.
Battle LA.
It's
No
gonna
one's
be
gonna
specifically blown up right here. The ship from Battle LA, and it's just gonna be my head. It's gonna be great.
Also, I still really enjoy that shirt that you're wearing, Steph.
Oh yeah. Where's it take? Every
I
now
feel
and then I
like-
fall apart. It's a taco.
I feel like the ship with like Steph's face. Am I getting it wrong? Is your face like built into the front?
It's gonna be
Like they've modeled the hull of the front of the ship after your face?
no. I'm gonna have the
Her
ship
head-
there,
she's
and I'm
got a-
gonna
it's like a
put
hole
my
cut
face
out.
in the ship.
You know, I
It's like a headdress, but it's a giant
Yeah.
ship
I-
with just her
I
head
can't
face in it.
think like what the ship from Battle LA looks like, so I'm just again.
No, I don't
I'm
know
again
either.
just
Just
thinking
enough.
Imperial Star Destroyer, and at the very tip of it, Steph's face. Just
It's one of the little
yeah.
balls on the top is just Steph's face. Is
I
one
meant
of
to
them.
mention this. So I had a moment over the weekend, and I'm
Realized
not
how
gonna.
much you love Battle LA.
No, I'm not. Okay,
after the
so I was,
17th viewing of Battle LA, you realize
So I was.
This week.
She's
was-
like, I'm gonna make a baller move better than Star Wars.
Hot take.
I was under the influence, and I made a decision that, like, oh, you know, sometimes I get random ideas of like, oh, that'd be a really weird contest or
don't say.
costume. It'd be a really good costume. And then I'm just like, where can I write this down so I don't forget it? So I started setting alarms for the future to remind me this is a possible costume. And I'm
You
bringing
have a
this up
notes
now.
app.
No. I want to be reminded during the podcast, sometime in the future, I've already alarmed it, that at like 8:30 on some day in the future, it's going to tell me, hey, Steph, costume idea number 1. And I'm going to be like, oh, yeah.
Does this mean that in future episodes of this podcast that you may randomly get an alert that will then like be an introduction to a new conversation?
Possibly, yes.
That one seems like you don't even know when you set these alarms.
Yeah.
That's
You
the
have no
gold
idea.
right there.
Yeah.
You have no idea when
I
these
know
things
I
are gonna
said it
happen.
on Saturday, but I'm not going to remember this shit in like, I can't do the math, 7 months, 6 months.
Oh my God, you said it that far ahead?
Yeah, I went in the calendar and I went through and I was like, costume number 1. Let me remind myself that this was an idea.
Okay, but did you at least write down what the idea was?
Yeah,
it's not just
of course.
costume number
It says
one.
costume number 1, answer. And it's going to
Gotcha.
happen
You
at
said it-
8:30 on a Tuesday in the future.
But Steph,
What?
our costumes are a secret from each other.
Yeah.
So why set it at that time?
So
where
I
it would
remember
interrupt
that
you?
it has to do with the podcast. We don't. I don't have to bring it up, like what it actually
put
is. But I can say, hey,
podcast,
6 months from now,
colon,
one of my alarms went off to remind me of what costume idea I had back in March.
Steph, I'm just going to tell you this now. This is a terrible idea. Please don't change it.
I've
This
only
is
gotten one
bananas.
costume, one costume so far. But I thought about it on Saturday. I was like, where would I write this? Because, sometimes I write my random notes.
Nope.
And then they get lost. So I just figured I would write an alarm way far ahead in the future to remind me 2 months, I think it's a month. It gives me a month time, maybe 2 months max, to at least
To
be
forget about
prepared that I have
You're
to
not
start
preparing for
gathering my
anything.
stuff.
You're gonna forget all about it.
No,
Steph,
I'm not.
Steph, just really quick. If you were to go on your computer right now and hit the Windows button and type in sticky notes,
Yeah.
you get a little yellow sticky note that you can just put notes on.
Yeah, and it'll be pinned up to my wall. I
No,
know that.
it'll be pinned up
Question.
onto your monitor. Just
Yeah, but that's not the same. Sometimes I put signs right in front of me and still forget. So this
Question.
one will alarm
make
me.
another sign that says read the other sign. Yes, Anthony.
What happens when the alarm goes off and then you hit, alarm off?
Yeah.
What happens then?
Then I'll know, okay, I need to start going on Amazon and making sure I got
But-
all my stuff on my wish list.
But what if you forgot about setting this alarm and you just
yeah,
hear, oh no,
forget it about
alarm,
it
I need to turn this off right now, and you don't look at what the alarm is for.
I don't know. I made it go on to repeat for an hour. So I'm just gonna keep snoozing it.
So for an hour during the show, she's gonna continually get distracted by her phone that she has to
might.
turn the alarm off.
I
know what?
I
It
love the
sounds
fact
silly,
that this is
but I
it's
thought
just
about
a
it in the
random
future.
podcast.
Yeah, I thought about it, and I was like, I need to note this down. And then I noted it. And then,
This,
months from now,
this has
y'all
to be
will
one
forget.
of the most
and I
overly
will remember.
complicated concepts.
Again, under the influence, and that's what came to mind. And that's
You could
what
fix
happened.
Yeah, you're not under the influence right now. You could just change it.
It's already ready to
Start
go.
a Google Doc.
No, I mean you could write down what the idea is, and then get rid of the
I already
alarm.
wrote the idea. Everything is there. It's on a specific date on a Tuesday, months from now, guys.
I forgot.
I think y'all need to shut the fuck up and let's just see how this plays out 7 to
I
8 months
already
from now.
figured it out.
Also,
Yeah, let's not ruin it with too much talk now.
Yeah.
I mean, also 7 to
It's
8
ready.
months from now, it's going to be long past Halloween.
Where is it?
Uh-oh.
Very specific.
Wow.
It goes off in November.
Yeah, no, I looked. It's in September. It says what the costume is, what the idea is, and it's gonna go off from 8:30 to 9:30.
but
What's it say?
I'm not telling you shit.
but
I
Steph,
thought maybe I could get her.
shouldn't you also just get those costumes before September so they're ready by October?
I didn't know if I would have other ideas by then. This was just in case I didn't come up with anything, and I was like, I'm all out of ideas. And
So
the next
this
thing
is-
you
this
know,
is like
an
a
alarm
no-cost-
happens, and I'm like, oh, that was an idea I had.
So this is your backup plan.
Yeah, that too.
So she set an alarm for the future for a backup costume to a costume she doesn't have yet.
Yes. She's got a backup plan to the backup plan to back up the backup plan.
Well, this all checks out.
That's fair.
So what ship would you pilot, Steph?
I don't know anymore. I already said the gummy ship. I would try to do
the Battle LA ship
Battle
with a
LA ship.
face in it somehow.
LA ship.
I remember it being so huge. Hold on. How big is the Battle LA ship?
That's so.
Beck, that's the ship I really chose in my heart, but I'm being realistic.
I don't even know how to answer that.
You know, I'm honestly impressed that after 37 years of friendship, and we're both 32, that you still surprise me almost daily.
In her defense, though, it's a really big ship.
Like, it's huge.
It looks like a hat.
Oh no!
Battleship on my head as a hat, and I'll be the sky.
No, don't question it. Let it play out.
Thank you guys.
Does anybody else smell toast?
What if I
I don't know. I'm smelling feathers. Burning
Battle
feathers.
Steph LA.
I love
I
it.
taste purple. What the fuck is happening?
I love it. That's great.
Good stuff.
I can't wait for this costume in October.
Do that. That sounds fun.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. This has been LORC, the League of Ridiculous Conversations podcast.
I guess I'll just pilot the Enterprise and call it a day.
We all knew that's what you were gonna pick.
Shut the fuck up.
No, it's a TARDIS
throw the
shaped like the Enterprise.
I thought about it, but you know what? The TARDIS don't got a holodeck
What if you?
How do you know?
What if you just put it on there?
because they've never mentioned one.
Well, they haven't been to at least 90% of the rooms in the TARDIS.
Just saying.
This is true.
Oh yeah, the question was
Jordan, you were
captain,
saying
not
something?
pilot. It's true, Rovi. That's true.
Oh.
You could
I just want
download
to work in the bar.
or listen to this podcast on most, podcast streaming services like your Stitcher, your Spotify, Apple Podcast, whatever else people use to listen to podcasts on. You can watch the video version on YouTube, youtube.com/LRC podcast. You can watch the archive of this podcast on twitch.tv/LRC podcast. All those things you can do to watch and or listen to this podcast. If you want to send us some new suggestions, some new questions for us to randomly talk about here, email us at Leland.
What?
Where can they
Where
email
can they
us?
email us at?
Oh, LORC@gmail.com.
Yeah, okay, yes.
Perfect.
And then you can also hit us up on the various social media platforms that are Anthony.
Facebook, Twitter, and the Instagram by searching League of Ridiculous Conversations or at LORC Podcast.
That is correct. Of course, if you want to talk to us, you can find us on our various social media accounts or stuff. Steph, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch at Stephanoids. That's STPHUHNOIDS. I post stuff.
I'm so happy that you do that, Steph.
Thank you.
If you ever stream, where can they find that?
On Twitch. I already said it. That's Stephanoids. That's STPHUHNOIDS.
All right. Leland,
Oh, yeah, I don't have a day that I record. That's why.
Leland, where can people find you on the internet?
You can look at my artwork at Leland Pierce Art. The He-Man is done. We've come to the end of the Masters of the Universe theme that I was on. As an artist, I drew one last night that just looked like shit, and I was like, well, I guess that is done.
All of the masters have been drawn.
They have not. I was informed today that I did not do about 50.
Oh, God.
You only did about 50?
Nope. Still could do 50 more. It's fine.
Jeez.
Wow.
So like 80 characters. I did like maybe 30 tops, if
I
that.
thought you did more than that.
Yeah.
Nah,
It feels like we've been doing this for a while.
I
Yeah.
didn't count it. So yeah. I got to get ready for Mermaid. So
It's true.
Are they all going to be Thundercats, but mermaids?
do you want me to draw one Thundercat as a mermaid just for you?
I want you to draw 31 Mermaid Thundercats.
That's not happening. I'll put 31 on one page. It'll just be the same one copied on each layer 30 times.
Then I request it be a Mumra mermaid.
All right.
You can find me on most social media platforms at Jordan is a Bear and on twitch.tv/Jordan is a Bear, where I stream every Friday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or Saturday and Sunday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Except not this weekend because I got stuff going on. Just like last weekend, stuff going on. Didn't stream. So maybe I'll be back in 2 weeks or so. Who knows? My life's busy right now. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Someone's getting out there and doing shit and come back with stories.
No stories, just
Out there,
exhaustion.
living life.
So I think at this point I've bought enough time. Anthony, where can people find you on the internet?
And if you'd like me to enter your Bermuda Triangle, then find me at Spooky the 13th on Instagram and the Twitter.
I thought you were gonna say you want to ride my ship.
You could,
I mean, it's all there.
If you want me to find out your unsolved mystery.
gravitas.
Ooh.
That's better. That's a little more clever.
If you want to pilot my ride. Right? No?
okay, anyway.
If you-
I'm not good at this game.
No, Anthony got booed again. That's all.
All right, bye.
Yes, until next time. And in alphabetical order, we are
Anthony?
Jordan,
Leland.
Steph.
and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.